Hi there, my beautiful Leo Virgo. Welcome into your October reading. Today we're going to be looking into what you can expect for a month ahead when it comes to career, to love, and we're going to start here with some overall energy. So let's get into it and see what we got. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. We have Star with guaranteed success. Apple, temptation will test you. We have wind chimes, peace and harmony. And scissors, disappointment in some affair. Okay, we have a little bit of mixed up energy. At the bottom, we also have financial pinch here with a lobster. So money-wise, maybe be a little careful. I feel like you could start to see something grow and develop, but take care, don't rush, don't fall into temptation, into maybe make a drastic change or invest too much or I don't know, jump a lot of stages. That's kind of what I'm getting. So you may have been working with something. Maybe you'll have a side hustle or a side project, new project, and there is success there. And I feel like it is going in a very nice path. I feel like things may be growing and you may see that growth this month, but it's still soon. It's still too early to quit your day job and focus on this alone. It's still too soon and it's still too early stage for you to invest more money in it or something like that, okay? I feel like there's this feeling of give this time, okay? One step at a time, don't rush. Take it easy, okay? But we do have here peace and harmony. So I feel like when it comes to your well-being and when it comes to your emotional health, I feel like things are going to be very, very good. I'm even getting something about spending more time outside if you can. If you're going for walks, there's something about wind, hearing the wind, and like the leaves in the trees, hustling with the wind. I'm hearing that a lot. So it's this thing of like, be surrounded by nature, connect with nature. It could also be if you have a meditation practice, meditating with these sounds could be really helpful for you. It can help you ground, and that may be important, okay, this month. Anything connected with nature, it's going to be important, okay? And then we have this disappointment in some affair. I wonder if it is related with this. Like maybe you're starting to see some growth, but then it stagnates a little bit. I don't know. We're going to have to see what this is about. Okay, it could also be about relationships. But let's see where we go. So starting with career, we have life energy. There we go. The happy. See, when it comes to career, I feel like you are in a good place. But I feel like it's the start. It's life. You're birthing life, right? But the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. There you go. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So that is the thing. I feel like you have a happy career. I feel like you are creating a happy career. You're creating an amazing thing, but you're creating it. You're life-giving, right? You're giving birth to something. You can't expect for that little baby to go to college just yet, you know? You can't go from just a newborn to 18 years old kid, okay? It takes time. And I feel like here, the time is not really that you're not ready. It's not really that you're not good enough. It's not that it's going to be doomed or anything like that. I feel like it's just you need to heal some things for you to be in the place that you need to be to fully embrace this. Maybe you still need to heal a few things about independence. Maybe you still need to heal a few things about money. We have a lot of things here about money. Right? Financial pinch, take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. Don't jump too soon, okay? I feel like there's still maybe something for you to heal when it comes to these subjects. And that is the thing that is going to be the deal breaker for you to actually be able to take the jump. Okay? So this month, don't rush. Allow things to unfold. Allow things to grow. Allow things to stabilize. Okay? Now, we do have some really interesting energy because we have the Five of Cups, that energy of disappointment, right? We have the Hierophant and we have the Five of Swords. What is the disappointment here? We have the High Priestess, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands. And for the 5 of Swords, okay, I feel like you see this Hierophant has, I'm super stable and I'm super like established and everything is going so great and I'm exactly where I need to be. It's not an illusion, but I feel like you're overlooking it. You're making it bigger than what it is right now. Okay? Because I feel like this is something that you like. 9 of Cups is the wish fulfilled. I feel like it is something that it's aligned with your soul, right? But you still have something that is blocked. You still have a limiting belief here. You still have a mental blockage here. And you won't be able to step forward unless you look at this. And if you jump too soon, and if you just over fantasize this and, oh my God, this is happening, oh my God, this is great, you're gonna get lost and you're gonna be even more disappointed because things are not gonna work out. Okay, there is a blockage here that you need to look at. Okay, we're gonna try and figure out a little bit more about what this is, but this disappointment comes for you not being able to see what is intuition from what is, in this case, desire and ego and all those things. Okay, I feel like your intuition is giving you a little whisper, and because the desire and wish fulfillment and this fantasy, it's louder, you take it as an intuitive call, but it's not. And we need to be careful about that. Okay? So this is your little heads up. Yes, this is growing. Yes, this is going in a good direction. Yes, this has guaranteed success. There's love here. There's passion. But don't rush. Okay? We need to go Virgo in this. And Virgo, it's a very slow energy. We need to go Virgo on this. All right. What is the thing that is blocking us here? What do we still need to heal and figure out? There is a karmic issue here. Look at that. Justice and Devil. There is a karmic issue here. Possibly something from past lives that you need to look at. It would be good if you would do a past life regression. It can give you a little hint on what is stopping you today. For example, when I was starting this tarot journey, I did a past life regression and I found out that I was considered a witch in a past life and I was murdered for it, right? And so I had a really big worry that people would hate me or that people would be disappointed in me when I would assume that I was a tarot reader. And it wasn't real because my family was always very supportive. It was a trauma from a past life. Because when I assumed, or when people found out, it didn't go quite well in an extreme way, right? And so subconsciously, from a past life, I was worried that would happen again. But it wasn't real, it wasn't true. And so there could be something here attached to you from a past life. Maybe in a past life you were super poor. Maybe in a past life, businesses didn't go well. Maybe in a past life, you couldn't follow your dreams. And so in this lifetime, once you get a taste, you're like, okay, we gotta go, right? I feel like we need to look at that a little deeper, okay? We need to go and figure out what is actually stopping you here, okay? Also, journal a little bit about your past, about your childhood, about your limiting beliefs, and your beliefs in general, about money, about leadership, about having a business, about being this, about being X, Y, and Z. Really journal and think and make sure you have the time to be there with yourself and to dive deeper into your subconscious, okay? We need to do that because the answers are there. And then figure out, look back at what you wrote and figure out, okay, this isn't good for me. This is holding me back. This is a limiting belief that I have, a trauma that I have, and I need to be more conscious of it and change this habit. I need to start implementing this habit. Okay? Try to figure out ways where most often starting with affirmations is great. Then maybe For example, you have this issue of spending money in the sense that you don't allow yourself to do that. Gift yourself a little $5 thing each week. If you have a trouble with spending too much money, then do the opposite, okay? Try to find little things that you can start implementing. All right, so let's see here. What do we have in terms of advice? We have expect powerful change, and it's time to take action. So it's not a time to give up. It's not a time to stop doing what you're doing. No, things are growing, and you are birthing something great. Don't overextend this excitement, right? But don't belittle it. You are doing something great, and you do have guaranteed success. So take that action, make it happen, birth it, right? But then when you birth it, you have to nurture it. Okay? You have to feed it. You have to be there to protect it. Take one step at a time. Go from a newborn to a little baby, to a toddler, to a teenager, to an adult or a young adult. Okay? Take one step at a time with this thing, whatever it is. Okay? And we also have here at the bottom, you are good enough. So if this is your limiting belief, we need to look at that, and you need to remind yourself that you are good enough. Okay? So let's see here when it comes to love and relationships. We have ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So I feel like this month, it's when it comes to love and relationships, it's more about your connection with the divine than actual people. Not that they're not going to be there for you, not that you have or that you don't have human supporters and people that want you good. But I feel like we need to develop a little bit our intuition. We need to develop our connection with ourselves, with our higher self, with our spirit guides. We need to look within. That's all what this month is about for you. We need to look within. We even have all major arcanas out here. Look at that. Look at that. Judgment, the Fool, that little baby, right? And the Emperor. I really feel like you are ready. I really feel like it's not a matter of you not being good enough. I feel like it's a matter of, or you're not being talented enough, you're not having the skills, you're not having the money. I don't think it's a matter of any of that. I feel like it's a matter of you not seeing yourself as that. It's a matter of you not having the mindset to believe in that. So even if you are so excited about this and you want to jump the gun and go crazy, you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to auto-destruct this because you don't believe you deserve this. And we need to look at that, okay? So we have Judgment, we have the Fool, we have the Emperor. You are being assisted, okay? There is something growing here, and it is a blessing, okay? There's a new beginning coming forward, most likely related to this. You are being assisted. This is something that is meant for you. This is something that is aligned with you. We just need to power up. Okay? And with the Emperor, look at all these roots. And we were talking about nature, right? Meditate, connect with nature. We need to be grounded. I'm hearing you need to have better routines. You need to have better habits. I really feel like you need to go into a reset. Okay? So I'm going to ask you this month to look into two things. The first one is this, what we've talked about, doing a past life regression, seeing the insights that you get from that, and looking into beliefs from childhood, what your parents' beliefs are, how they affect you. Look at what your beliefs are about money, about your skills, about you being good enough, about you as a leader, you as a business owner, you as a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, right? Look into your beliefs around that. And then the second portion, it's a more practical portion. And it's related with that thing of like, what can we do to avoid this? Or what can you do to change this? I need you to look into your routines, your current habits. Write everything down from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. What do you do before work? What do you do when you come home? What do you do while you're at work? Every single habit that you have, every single little thing that you do, write it down. And I want you to go and I want you to ask one question. When you're procrastinating, when you're sad, when you're feeling demotivated, when you're disappointed, when you're, feeling down, what do you do? We need to change the way you deal with things. Because for some of you, maybe you go into, in a more extreme way, you could go into drinking, right? But maybe you could go into doom scrolling on social media. We need to change the habit. We need to change the pattern. We need to change the cycle. We need to be more grounded. We need to be a bigger person, a powered person. Okay? You need to power yourself up. And I feel like there's something that is draining your energy a lot. I don't think that you're having the right routines. I don't think that you're having the right lifestyle, if that makes any sense. We need to change that, okay? So I want you to look into every single little thing from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. What are the things that are not letting you sleep? Do you need to change something in your environment? What do you do first thing in the morning? Do you need to change something in that to feel more excited and readier and more energized for the day ahead? Okay? Look at what you write and see, this is a bad thing. This I don't want to continue. And you can even do like a look into your ideal life and an ideal day in your life. Write down all of the habits, all of the things that you do. Where do you work? How do you work? What do you do? What do you eat? Where do you sleep? How do you sleep? Who do you sleep with? And let's see if we can start matching a few things and creating bridges in a few things. Okay? We need to change your lifestyle. We need to change the way you deal with things. We need to change your habits. We need to change the way you think. This is a makeover. This is a spiritual makeover. Okay? Because I really feel like you're getting ready for something huge, for something great. Expect powerful change, right? And new moon eclipse, that is no joke. But you need to be at the same level that this deserves you to be. Okay? And again, it's not a matter of you not being good enough. It's not a matter of you not having the skills. It's a matter of your lifestyle. Of you having a lifestyle, of you having habits, of you having a mindset that allows you to maintain this. Okay? So your hard work is paying off. There you go. There is, and we have good luck is on your side. You have things working out for you. All freaking new moon energy. You are starting a new chapter, but I don't think you're there quite just yet. I feel like you're in the 9-month pregnancy phase and you're really about to give birth. But you need to have the baby crib. You need to have your house baby proofed. You need to have, a nursery. You need to have everything figured out for that baby to come. So let's baby proof this whole thing, okay? Let's build that crib. I really feel like your life is about to change. I don't think you realize that. And I feel like deep down, you're going to freak out when that happens. And so we need to prepare you to not freak out and to embrace it, to own it, to be proud of it, and to be the person for that new reality. Okay? Again, it's not about skills. It's not about you not being good enough. It's about you not be living in a life where you can have this. All right? I hope this is making sense. This was quite an intense and maybe a bit of tough love kind of message, but I feel like it's an important one. Okay? And I want to ask, when is all of this new energy happening? When is this life changing? So we have a little 2-month time frame, most likely around Sagi energy. Okay, so December, that is a 2-month time frame. Late November, you could already start to see some things. Okay. So get ready for the end of the year. You may start 2026 with a bang. Okay, so let's see here. Your fun little things for you to do this month. We have Dance in the Rain, DIY candle making, art gallery, and escape room. So you can do these alone. You can do this with someone else, whatever you prefer. But allow yourself to have some fun and allow yourself to shake your life up. Okay? So, with that being said, thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in getting this type of reading but personalized for you, definitely check the Look Mama, I'm Flying tier on Patreon. And that is it. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.